I don't even know if it popped up. Let me see something here. Trying to tag a guest in. I don't even know how to do this here. Louis Bag, what's going on, boy? My little Neff. We're gonna chop it up a little bit here real quick. What's going on in the rock? Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. We're gonna chop it up real quick. This coronavirus. What's up, Neff? Just cooling, man. Just cooling, bro. Down here in the South, you know, getting ready. You know what I mean? Pretty much the whole world about to change over to what's going on. So we know down here getting ready, getting this land ready. You know, growing some crops. This kind of the COVID-19. What you think about that? This coronavirus. What's your thoughts on that? Yeah, I just recording. That's what's up. That's what's up. We gotta get together and finish that album. You know what I mean? We gotta finish that album. We also gotta get together and build. Forgot last time we was together, we was building a lot. And you see what's happening now. The whole world pretty much don't woke up. So a lot of people waking up to that truth, and you already got it. You was born in that truth like me. So, you know, it's our time out here. Elijah Mandrell Dawson, what's going on, Ock? Just came on here real quick. You know, a lot of people been hitting me like, if I get the coronavirus, how could I heal it? So, you know, we just jumped on here to give I got an herbal doctor gonna come on a little later. I'm gonna tag him in and show you how to get this kill that virus. You know, not only that, you could a lot of people getting the flu. This coronavirus, COVID-19, it ain't nothing but it's really just a super flu. You see what I mean? It's a super flu. They just got a lot of people scared. Shalom. You know, just a super flu. They got our people shook. It's just a fear tactic. You know what I mean? A lot of people gonna break because no money. A lot of people gonna break because they saying coronavirus. But it's pretty much what's happening is we waking up. So what they doing is trying to use different tactics to put us back to sleep. You see what I mean? Fear is one of them. You see what I mean? We definitely need to get that album done. Now, I mean, it's already done. We just got to record it. You know. But yeah, that's what they're doing right now out here. They're just using different fear tactics to get people back to sleep. We wide awoke now. Can't nothing scare me. You see what I mean? Can't nothing scare the animals in the universe up under God creation, following His laws. So, you know, only people that's gonna die and only people that's gonna get sick with this coronavirus, you see, is gonna be the people that's running to them. You see what I mean? You notice they're using all these actors and all these Hollywood, you know, people to say, hey, they got tested, they got it. The vaccines. Look up the vaccines. Bill Gates and the vaccination that he got prepared for this coronavirus. It's already got the chip in it. You see what I mean? The Bible, read Revelations. We living in the time of Revelations. It said everybody gonna get the chip to buy or sell. So you look up KFC. They already went. They're not accepting money no more. The stock market don't crash. So ain't no money. Your money ain't worth nothing no more. You see what I mean? Everybody cutting everything out. So, you know, only people gonna survive is the people. According to that Bible, you know, you got to get yourself in the spirit. It's the end of the world. So all these people talking about they this and they that. If you ain't in the spirit and you ain't got that truth, it ain't your time. It's true worshipers is here now. They serving that spirit and truth. They worshiping this thing in spirit and truth. So, you know, a man in the spirit, you already know we could do all things. So it's time to get in the spirit, man. That's all. You know what I mean? And like you say, everybody could be hitting me up, and a couple people attack me like, you know, if you get that flu and your family get the coronavirus, you gonna run to the hospital too. I said the devil is a lie. I ain't caught a flu or cold, nothing since been 20 years now. Since 2000, since I've been learning this truth. You know, once your body change and you change your body to an alkali body, you see what I mean? Like I got some stuff up there. Y'all can see sweet potatoes up there. I got dandelion greens, a red onion, turmeric root, some lime, distilled water. Put that stuff in your body, man. It cures everything. Yeah, they're just making us panic so we run to them for a fake cure. That's all. See what I'm saying? That's why I said we gotta get together and break it down because see, everybody, a lot of people that's woke to the truth. You see, my nephew Louis, you already woke. You already woke. They can't fool you. You see what I mean? So 144K. These people gonna be sealed. This we're in the time of revelation. You see what I mean? The Bible say 144K, 144,000 gonna be sealed in the spirit of truth. 144, and come on, we gotta step up because it's our time. You see what I mean? They can't block nobody who open, who in that number. So it's time for us to step up. We in the hood, we all together. All them prophets in that Bible came from the hood. So if you if you somebody in the hood who they call real, you should be connecting with like-minded cats. It's our time. It's our time. The Bible say nothing but the real, nothing but the righteous. You see it? That means cats that doing stuff the right way. Real cats. Ain't too many. When I left the hood, it wasn't too many real, men left. Niggas left. Whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It wasn't too many cats wasn't real no more. But now that God waking us up, we all over the earth. 144,000 sealed cats from the, let's say from the tribe of Israel. That's from the hood. All over the earth, melanated. It's time to come together and put this truth together. And they say Judah gonna wake up first. You see, and Judah, that's us in the hood. So it's time to just get it and just put it out there because they fooling a lot of people that sleep. If you woke, you should be out here helping your people, healing your people, at least speaking that truth. For the ones that wanna get healed. A lot of people that I'm talking to, I talked about, 2-3 people yesterday. And I told them easily, listen, we could heal you easily. We healed a lot of people from worse diseases, worse viruses, but they didn't want to do what it takes to heal. You see what I mean? I don't care what disease you got or anybody got in America. You see what I mean? Dr. Sabi taught this. Everybody woke up and taught this. That's right. We are the tribe of Judah. You see what I mean? So we got, the Bible said, we're the lion of the tribe of Judah. So we got to step up and lead. See what I mean? We got to step up and lead. They using the line. They're using the tribe of Judah right now. You see what I mean? They doing all the Masons who run in Hollywood. That's just what they call technology. You see what I mean? Our body already got natural healing inside our body. You see what I mean? The only people that's gonna die, that's not gonna be able to use their natural healing in their body is if you change your inside. The kingdom is inside. So put natural stuff in your body that the Creator create, and it's going to automatically take all poison out. Like I say, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Can't nothing prosper against a man that's already, connected. They changing our DNA. You see what I mean? By eating a lot of artificial foods. Eating all these different artificial foods that's changing your DNA. That's lowering your vibration. You see? So people with a low vibration, them the only ones that's really going to be getting sick out here. Anybody could get it, but even if I get it, it's going to get right off. I had symptoms of it, but I made a quick mix. I got a beet up there. I just juiced a beet, a lemon lime, and an apple. You see what I mean? Clean that stuff right out your system. That beet, grab it up, get it out of there. You got turmeric root, ginger root. I mean, come on. Anybody who changed their body to a Daniel's diet, an alkali body, they can connect with them. Connect with them. You see what I mean? If not, that's how you're gonna get killed. We got to get out the flesh and get into the spirit, because if anybody in the flesh, they're gonna be easy to kill. You in the flesh. That means you in the flesh. That means you got to go to them for food. Me. If I say this coronavirus was a blessing in disguise, because a lot of people spitting that truth all last couple years. People ain't want to pick up on it. Now you get a little crisis. Now so many people, I seen so many people at Home Depot yesterday. They just had so many bags of dirt, buying so many seeds and greens. I say, hallelujah. You know what I mean? We've been telling people to do this for years, and now everybody is the dietary laws. You see what I mean? That's why I say this is a blessing in disguise. Look how many people all of a sudden looking up the Daniel's diet, finding out. Even Jesus said, hey, when Peter and the 12 disciples said, Jesus, how you get that power? He said, this power comes only through fasting and praying. So you got to fast from that stuff and get that superpower. They all fasted. Only people going to got to get out our flesh and fast. Yeah. The Most High has given us natural cure for everything. just like Mother Earth. You see what I mean? That's all facts. But only people gonna die is the ones who can't. That's too, got too used to eating pop. See, natural rainwater heal you. You see what I mean? But a lot of our people, so much pork and so much McDonald's, they can just take a break. Look at every animal on Earth. Ain't none of them gonna die from a coronavirus. Why? Because just like he said, natural cures, all in the food from Earth. Everything I got up there will cure you from coronavirus. Everything you see in the background will cure you from coronavirus. See? I ain't got nothing to worry about. The Bible says he don't give you the spirit of fear. So a lot of these people that you see in the truth, it's spirit and truth time. I don't care what you are. Christian, camp, Catholic, Islam. True worshipers going to come in the spirit and truth. That's it. That's how we should be judging our brother. They got the spirit. They come in with truth. Let's rock and roll. That's it. Spirit and truth time now. So, hey, is you too good to humble yourself down and get what God created in your body to be healed? We don't got no problem. He said, I haven't given you the spirit of fear. So you see all these people fearing and depression, anxiety, scared. You got Satan in you. You got something in you. That ain't the spirit that God give you. He don't give us the spirit of fear. See? But he said, I haven't given you the spirit of fear, but love, power, and a sound mind. So anybody who mind ain't sound no more, depressed, all that, they got, that's what the Satan doing. People in the spirit, we see it easily. We see it easily. See? They'll kill Michael Jackson, they'll kill Kobe, they'll kill one of these idols, and then then we'll see people that we thought was in the truth want to kill themselves, having heart attacks. Like I say, men's heart gonna fail them for things that's gonna be coming up in the end. So we in the end. They pulling stuff up out of nowhere. See? And people, grown men, heart failing them. See, that's why I say it's a blessing in disguise, everything that's going on, because we get to see who really in the truth, who really got the spirit of God. See? What you got in there? You see what I mean? Jesus Christ, Yeshua called it the upper room. In the hood, we call it the third eye. You see what I mean? The pineal gland, like Jacob saw it, Jacob's ladder. You got to come up out of that bottom world and get into the spirit. The spirit is the only thing that can do it. See? Got to let go of that flesh and the spirit to do it, the creation to do it all by itself. You see what I'm saying? When you come out, when you got that spirit on you, don't even have to say anything, because people going to come to you. You see? You got that spirit. You've been sealed in the spirit. That's why you're talking about the blood of the lamb. A lot of people talking about, do I go get a blood and put it on my door? No, you got blood of the lamb. You got to put the spirit on you. See, the Most High already commanded Satan and spirits to do what they got to do. It's already commanded. He's not looking for us to get caught up in them his angels. They coming to shed blood. They coming to shed blood, and anybody who ain't got the mark, if you ain't in the spirit, you're not gonna be protected. But the spirit of love and the sound mind, that's, you see, come on, man. That's another thing too. It's time to come together. Spirit of love, everybody, all this debating, all this wanting to fight different people. I mean, what is that? That ain't even real. That ain't even real. If we the lions of the hood, you see what I mean? When Moses was president of Egypt. He was president of Egyptian. Everybody talking about the Egyptology. Moses was the president of that. But once he found out who he was according to the heavens, he left that job. He had that president job. Once he saw Egyptians messing with one of his lions, one of them Hebrews, he rocked. Look on his computer, you see all these brothers fighting each other. That ain't even no real spirit, man. You know what I mean? That ain't even no real spirit. You see somebody messing with your brother, we real brothers out here. We the lions of this earth. You see somebody messing with come on, man. Moses rock cats like that. Them boys in the Bible put hands on people like that. So, we got to come together. This separation, this battling stuff. KKK probably loving it. He loving it. He loving it, bro. I mean, I don't care what denomination, what camp, or what Catholic or Christian, what you in. When you step out that door, you got that same color as we got. They know you. Come on, all this religion stuff got to go. We all Israel. Yeshua came for the lost sheep of Israel. See, just to give them that truth. If they didn't do the truth, then it was on them. But he went to his people. See, that's what we got to get back into, man. Going to our people. What you scared of your people for? He get lying like you. But we making each other scared. That stuff in the hood, we got to let a lot of that stuff go. Gather together, O nation not desired. Come on, man. A lot of, a lot of Latinos, a lot of blacks, a lot of Jamaicans. Different people want to fight against each other, but they doing you the same way they doing us. It's time to gather yourself. Gather together, O nation not desired. Just that simple. You see what I mean? And that's why I put up on here too, because it's time to gather. A lot of my people and family, they trapped in different cities. If y'all trap me, I want to get out of there. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm down south. I left New York. I got connections. My sister just blessed me with 33 acres of land. So I got some property over in Carolina. I need to get some good fellas together and we go rock and roll. She ain't charging me. I got 33 acres. So I look at that as we got 33 acres. You see what I mean? She got left it by her family. It just been sitting. Probably got trees, 4 or 5 houses on there. Probably got to go get busy, cut trees down, cut grass down, and live. I mean, that's what the Bible say. Like Elijah just said, gather together, O nations not desired. See, build ye houses, plant ye gardens, and eat from the land thereof. So the Most High already told us what to do. See, He already told us what to do. You see what I mean? He said, gather together and plant our gardens and live. But a lot of us got hoodooed and stuff like that. So I just want to jump on here real quick, see what's going on, and just drop a couple jewels. But yeah, we got to get together, man. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing a lot of people say fast and stuff like that. We in it. Anytime you in the end times and they doing all this type of stuff like this, nobody got to tell you that. It's fast and praying time. You know what I mean? All this stuff I'm seeing on here, people in the flesh, it's not a physical healing anymore. It's the spiritual that we need. And please take heed, world, because look, unity builds. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I mean? Like brother just put the scripture up. Gather yourself together. You see, we gotta come together. It's not the physical healing. You can't. I mean, physical healing is what people. That's witchcraft. You see, physical healing, like, a lot of people say, I gotta go see my doctor. I gotta go get this pill. Come on, what? That's in Greek. Pharmaceuticals it means sorcery. See, a physician is a witch. So you going to get a witch sorcery done on you? I mean, come on. Like I say, spiritual. In that Bible, Yeshua called them demons and stuff like that. So we got to get them demons out the body. Addictions out the body. All that stuff got to get out the body, because He coming back for a temple without spot or wrinkle. See what I mean? He coming back for a temple without spot or wrinkle. That means He wants you cleaned up. He want us, He say, without holiness shall no man see the Lord. So, I mean, what are these people preaching out here? And preaching need to stop now. Now it's time to just get together and live it. Because it's about holiness, man. You got to put on that righteous garment. You got to put on that spirit. You got to get out the flesh. Yeah, the wisdom of this world is foolishness to God. You see what I mean? Foolishness to God. He takes simple things of the world and confound the wise. You see what I mean? We healed one person. Me and my wife, if y'all don't know, we holistic healers. And we probably heal about 70, 80 people. And, simple. We heard a guy who was on high blood pressure. How your people's is, they on high blood pressure all their life. And this person was on high blood pressure 15 years. When you change their diet, it disappeared in a week. You see what I'm saying? And all we used was natural stuff from the earth. Free. Just going to different, woods and different jungles and stuff like that and get the herbs. Look up what you need and go get it. Chamomile tea, dandelion tea, a ginseng root. Come on. That pretty much cured anything. I mean, you could use anything in God earth, I mean, anything a butterfly go to, any flower a butterfly go to, follow the butterfly, follow the bee. Any flower they go to, it got some good nectar in it. You could take them flowers up, dry them out, and just make tea out of those. Get them roots up if you want more power. Dry them out, tea them up, coffee them up. Come on, you want to alkalize your body so you can't get none of these different diseases or viruses that Babylonian is putting out here. It's the Babylonian system. You see, Bill Gates don't even sell iPhones or Microsoft or whatever he made them billions off. He don't do it no more because now he found out vaccinations get all the money. That boy make billions of dollars. What they say, 10 billion a year, just vaccinations. So, you know, before this coronavirus was out, they already was putting together the vaccination. Now they're paying their Hollywood puppets. Hey, push that. See, 1 week they had Hollywood Molly, double cups of Molly. Had everybody catching heart attacks, Lil Wayne, Pimp C, everybody just dying off Xans, and I'm on, you know, they all was on Molly, Perks, and Xans. That's just Hollywood puppets for the government. Whatever government country or government go to, you get opiates from that country. If you're a puppet for the government, you got to speak about that. See? Now they passed LGBTQ movement. You're a puppet for the government. Now all of you notice all the rappers had to put on dresses and make their son gay and transgender just to get in that realm. Now all of a sudden Bill Gates want to make $1 trillion off his vaccine. He's gonna make all Hollywood stars say that they're taking the, you know, I'm taking the vaccine. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Come on, man. Nothing but a big game. The people that's woke, man. Hey, it's not, you know, we've been doing our job. I've been sitting on here. We've been going door to door. We've been going all over. Now, the Bible says it's gonna come a time where you ain't gotta preach the Bible no more. You ain't gotta preach it no more. It's gonna come a time, and I'm thinking that's where we at. We pretty much getting right about there. What? You open that Bible and say what? For what? It's smart people. We got all the professors. I'll be listening to y'all out there. Come on, man. Y'all women and men is smart. We're the smartest nation in the world. You see the 12 tribes of Israel with that 144K? Come on. Nothing new up under the sun. We built them pyramids and all that stuff. There's some geniuses in our bloodline, in our family. But leave that stuff alone. It don't mean nothing no more. Now it's time to do it. It's time to do it now. Everybody, I'm this, I'm that. It's time to do it, bro. It's time to do it, sis. It's time to go. It's time to gather together. You see what I mean? I got a home down here in Georgia. Got about 5 people here. I got a house, land in South Carolina. Come on, 33 acres just sitting there. We're trying to get more people. So, you know, it's just time, man. You know what I mean? It's time to live that life, get on here and get your people together. You know what I mean? Let them know this, let them know, you know, what's going on, because, you know, they're trying to take us out. Okay, my wife right here. She done brought me some good food. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know, I wonder if y'all can see that. What's that right there? See, that's kale greens.
Homemade cabbage mixed with kales.
See what I'm saying? So I got kale greens, cabbage, red onion. You see what I mean? So, I mean, what's the problem? That's what you need to put in your body. You know what I mean? Garlic, kale greens, cabbage, stuff like that. That's gonna cure your body. See, I eat my medicine. Well, I ain't been in the hospital 20 years ever since I learned about this. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter. I tell somebody, if you got the flu, come give it to me. I'll eat your flu. I'll drink a cup of flu. I'll drink a cup of coronavirus flu, because the medicine's already in my food. You see what I mean? They call it holy basil. Already got that in here. Already got this stuff to cure your body. Ain't no animal on earth gonna get it. Shalom, everybody. See a lot of people. Shalom, Aaron. Shalom, Taisha Hicks. You know, just you know, we're just going over it. You know, a lot of people want to know how can I not only how you cure the coronavirus, how you get your body at a state where the Bible says no weapon formed against you shall prosper. But he ain't talking about you that's eating pork chops. He ain't talking about you that's eating, you know, all that poison. He's not talking about you. He talking about people that he left the word for. See? He already know he the maker of us. So he say, anybody who follow my diet, ain't no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The only people who got them problems, you're going to find out, is the ones that's not following his word. See, the Bible say obedience is better than being sacrificed. See, a lot of people going to the hospital is getting themselves sacrificed. Why? They won't listen. They won't listen. Obedience is come on, listen. You know, I don't care if my wife, I don't care if it's a dog, I don't care who it is. If they speaking some truth, I'm going to look into it and be like, oh, that's true. Some of y'all people on here, I see people give y'all the truth. Some of y'all disrespect these women out here. These women a lot of these women is natural healers out here. You see, a lot of these women is the prophet, got the prophecies and the visions and the dreams. The Bible says this, y'all got to understand. Throw a lot of that stuff away, man. We're in the last days. I be seeing, different brothers fight with each other, men fighting with women. I mean, like you say, that's foolishness, man. You know what I mean? That's foolishness. I mean, okay, yeah, ain't no woman gonna have authority over me, but if the Most High gave her a vision and she's a prophecy that's gonna help me in my life, you think I'm gonna sit there and won't let her speak? See? That's how dumb we is. That's how low we is. That's how much in the flesh we is. That's how much we don't know. Come on, the lady just had a vision. God can use anybody. He said in the last days. That's what you gotta understand. It's not like normal time. We're in the last days. It might be a child come up to you and have a dream. See? It ain't that God gave that dream to that child so she could tell you, so you can know what's gonna happen. Man, y'all attacking these women. The women got the prophecies. He said the last days your daughter's gonna have them. So and I be kicking it out here with a lot of people. A lot of them know how to heal. Like my wife, she do a lot of the healing. She the one. She look up in YouTube. That's her gift. She know how to stay in that media and find different things. She got notebooks full of, just full of answers. They cut this internet off. Who cares? We got it all. So, it's just a lot of stuff going on. We got to get into the spirit, man. Because a lot of people in the flesh and they're not operating right. Not operating right, man. They're operating like beasts. Operating like beasts. You know what I mean? And then they say you are what you eat. So if they control the industry and they putting all these Red Bulls and bull semen and all this different stuff, they found McDonald's food with human meat in it. Aborted babies. So, I mean, come on, they got you doing cannibalism. See what I'm saying? People don't wonder why, and then they got different, you got to look up a lot of this stuff. It's time for us to leave all of their food alone and get back to the Most High and what He create. Like He say, gather yourself together, build ye gardens, and eat from the land thereof. You see what I mean? So, that's what's going on with that. So we need to get back to that. And I see a lot of people doing it. Well, the ones who doing it, you obedience. You're obeying what the Most High God said. So you're gonna be the ones that's gonna. He said, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You're going to be the ones up under the protection. We're going to be the ones up under the protection. Now it's time. The Bible says, let the filthy be filthy still. Let the righteous stay righteous. Let the holy stay holy. Because we in that time. We ain't got time to be fighting. Men fighting women. Come on, man. Somebody might rock your jaw in these last days here now. Because once you get around real men and they see you a fleshly fake dude, you attacking these women who got the prophecy of the Lord. Come on, bro. I'm just trying to let some of y'all know when we start get together now, you see me, y'all gonna start running in the righteous. The Bible said 144K, nothing but the righteous. When these righteous brothers start coming together, real Hebrews, real brothers, you see what I mean, who got the real spirit, the real truth, they don't play a lot of stuff. You see what I mean? The prophets y'all saw in that Bible, they don't play a lot of stuff. They don't play. They didn't play. So God bringing that spirit back. You see what I mean? They treated each other as their own. I don't care if some people I don't care if he's old or young. It's time to get back together. Fools hate knowledge. Yeah, they hate knowledge. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm starting to see too. But you know what? They gonna get rebuked. They gonna get. It's their time. They're gonna be getting walked over. I don't know why they can't stand the knowledge, but people like living in their flesh. You see what I mean? So you say people love that flesh, man. You got a scripture that say, don't preach to me the truth and right things. Preach to me deceit and smooth things. See what I'm saying? That's what our people want. They want you to, just come at them with some soft things, playing it off a little bit, not being 100, but not gonna work. We're in the end times. So truth speakers is here. And they everywhere you look, it's gonna be people in the spirit. You see what I mean? Facebook, they cutting everybody off that they see ascension, going into the Holy Spirit, connected. They cutting them people off. They got that truth, messing up their plan. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if this once they don't cut me off about 10 times. Y'all know it, but I'm gonna have to come back in a different type of way. They can't stop it. They got us everywhere now. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. It is what it is. You see what I mean? So I just wanted to jump on here real quick and address a couple things that I've been seeing, and just try to connect as a family, man. We just got to get that real spirit back. Too much, one scripture, you only can learn so much. You see what I mean? And a lot of people learning but never coming to the understanding of the truth. You see what I'm saying? Am I living in the flesh? Cause I still smoke herb. Not at all. Come on, man. Not at all. Moses, come on. Check this. I went to a couple churches, Christian church, and they was anointing people. I looked at the oil, I'm like, wow, vegetable oil. I ain't just putting vegetable oil on people's head. So I went to the pastor at the church that opened it up, showed him in Exodus with Moses. God commanded Moses to make a holy oil to anoint us. See? So they just following Babylonian ways. The true holy oil is cannabis, cinnamon, myrrh, and cassia. And you mix those 4 herbs with olive oil. See? So when I make my oils, and me and my wife make all our oils, we listen to what thus says the Lord. See what I'm saying? We're not going to follow Babylon. Babylon says homosexuality is legal. The Pope just said, God told me homosexuality is legal now. You see what I'm saying? So they working off, we can't follow them. We got to follow the Most High God. We got to follow realness. We got to follow truth. You see what I'm saying? So, the holy oil got cannabis in it. So what you see what I mean? I mean, what can I say? How could I say, how could you talk about something God creates? See, God got all kind of herbs. And now that I came into the truth and I'm starting to find out about all the different herbs, I came up in the hood, that was the one herb we already knew. We already knew cannabis cure everything. When I was playing football, playing sports, I used to get bad ankle sprains and all these different type of, bruises from playing that football and stuff. So, they used to always try to give me different pills. People know me. I ain't ever took a pill in my life. You see what I mean? Because I learned that from my granddad. He passed at 117. My grandma, she passed last Saturday. Well, we buried her last Saturday. She was 97. You see what I'm saying? And I sat up under them 97 years old. And she used to always tell me about granddad. He passed at 116, 117, one of them. And not having birth certificates. So, knowing that it was right about that, 116, 117. She was 97. Only ate from the earth. Never went to a hospital. So only eating from the earth, you're going to live to be about 100 plus. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how our body is made up to be. Just the government switching us now, getting us on their, what they call pharmaceuticals, what the Bible calls sorcery. So if the Creator made us to live 100 plus, eating off the earth, whoever these satanic people are who love chemical, once you eat their chemicals, they can make your body go from being 100 to only 50. Are people happy to live to be 50 now, 50, 60 years old, dying with strokes and heart attacks and high blood pressure, stupid stuff that don't make no sense. Don't make no sense for a person to die at 50 from high blood pressure, all this clogged up stuff. You see that it's not, once you understand and start to see what your body really is, our body is 87% liquid. So if your body 87% liquid, your diet, your food should be 87% liquid. See, a watermelon, 90% liquid. Pineapples, onions, 85% liquids. So when you start to get those in your diet, greens. See, you're eating what your body is. Your body is a plant. We're a plant. We're a living plant. So you gotta put that in your body. But the government got us eating nothing but $1.20. You know what I'm saying? Come on, $1.20. My granddad died at 117. Never been to a hospital before in his life. They couldn't go back then anyway. And only eating from the earth. So that's right on time. That's right on time. 120 years to be exact is what God gave a human being. But that's only the ones that's eating like that, like the prophets, that's eating like the Bible say. You see what I mean? So, it is what it is. It's adding up. And, we just got to do it. We just got to do it to 36 speak smooth thing. Amen. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the people want, man. They don't want that knowledge. They want to hear smooth stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, same thing with the women. You know, somebody might, I hear a lot of brothers saying, these women don't like a real man. A real man come to you, hey, how you do? I want to marry you. They want to hear, oh, you look good. Oh, I like them little leggings. Oh, you look good in them panties. They want to hear that smooth stuff from everybody. They don't want to hear the realness. Men and women. And, you know, it's not wanting knowledge. Because what I'm finding out also is our people is trendy. Our people is trendy. And they say, how does so many people ended up homosexual, ended up transgender, wanting to follow these people? Because they're using what the Bible calls sorcery. See what I'm saying? You use sorcery. The Bible says, shall be no whore or sodomite of the sons and daughter of Israel, because we made in the image of the Creator. So, you know, we made in the image. Everybody know it. Ever since I was a child, they used to come get me from, you know, presidents used to come get us from the hood. Hey, we need you to do this. You know, we made in the image. They know what we can do. We got capabilities that's made in the image of the Most High. So the things that we can do, that's why they're using us for all the sports, NFLs, NBA, you know, different stuff like that. But we got to cut that stuff out and use our superpowers for the universe. We already got a God. We already got a doctor. See? All them people going to see doctors and stuff like that, we already got one. See what I mean? But a lot of people who don't believe in it, that's why they go see witches and get that sorcery. We already got a doctor. It's the Holy Spirit. See, it's the Creator. We already got a doctor. We just got to have obedience. That's why the Bible say those who, he said, Scripture say, you know, when you follow the law, it shall lead you to a perfect health. Amen. Amen. Following the truth is going to lead you to a perfect health. You see what I'm saying? Because that dietary law is already going to have you eating from the earth. You see what I'm saying? So if you get any disease, any coronavirus, any AIDS, any herbs, whatever that Satan dude want to say he putting out there, once you take the holy oil, which was cooked in them 4 herbs, mixed with olive oil, see, that heals your body from everything. Not vegetable oil that these churches just got. You see what I mean? Come on, you go to the church, hey, you look at the thing, they got a bottle of vegetable oil. If they run out of oil, hey, go to the store and get me some more oil to anoint people. You see what I'm saying? I mean, boy, they did some stuff on us. You know what I mean? They did some hoodooing on us. But it's good to see a lot of us waking up, snapping out of it. It's beautiful. So, you know, just gotta keep pushing, man. Just gotta keep pushing. Shalom, everybody. Dave Millions. I'm gonna check a couple comments. Let's see what we got here. What the yeah. Oh, I like that, Elijah Dawson. We got no choice but to flood the media with the word before they cut the media out. Amen. You know what I mean? Amen. I like that, bro. You know what I mean? 100 flood it. Let's get it out here. The spirit is moving. They trying to cut everything out. All the CEOs went up underground. So, you know, they letting us see, you know, especially it's time. Amen to that. You know what I mean? We got to flood this media, man. Just put the truth out, because Satan's still going to try to squeeze in here. Well, we're going to chop him in half, because now that they, look how fake they are. You're getting all the TD Jakes, all these crypto dollars. You're getting Joel Osteen. You guys getting $87 million a year, buying all these jets. You see what I mean? Now all of a sudden your churches is closed because the puppets say that there's a coronavirus. See, they're letting you know. Now you can see everybody who's working for the beast. You can see everybody who's working for that system. See, the Bible says he saw 7 horns. You can see who's connected to that beast. See, connected. All of a sudden, the stars saying, "Oh, I got coronavirus. Take the vaccine." What the heck are you talking about? None of the stars get on this computer and talk this truth like we talking, but they'll get on there and tell you, "Hey, chop your son." You see what Dwayne is doing? Got it, telling the whole world in the hood to be like him and take our boys, the lions of the tribe. He want us to take the lions and cut their things off and put a hole there for another man to use them. See? That's the type of spirit that took over the world. So the government using that platform. You signed that deal, took all them $100 and $200-300 million. Like Bill Cosby and all them guys. I love all them guys, man. They're my peoples. But y'all signing them deals? I've been to Hollywood too. I've been to Hollywood. I've been up there and tried out. No, thank you. Could have been on Empire. No, thank you. I went up there and tried out, did all that stuff. Freaking weird looking men and all. Come on, it's San Francisco, California, the gay capital of the world. What you think to expect when you get there? So I went up there and tried out, did all that stuff, but I couldn't. I had to walk out. Hey, we're hiring for Empire. We need you to do homosexual scenes. Hug a man from the back, kiss him on his neck. Had to leave. So, that's what they're doing to our people. So they're using them to push that image, to push us to do satanic things that fit their agenda. And, once they come on this platform, we're going to chop them in half. You heard? We're going to chop them in half because you already got Creflo Dollar out there trying to get everybody to cash app them money, or, stuff like that. So when they come on these platforms here, their time is up. People should know who they is. So, I just wanted to address a couple things. Just want to address a couple things, but that's what they're doing. They're using that technology on us. Using that technology on us, and using them different entertainers. That's why the Bible say He don't want nobody to have no idols. You see what I'm saying? He said no idolatry. Now I get it. A lot of people didn't get it. Like, why he so serious about idolatry? Why he so big about idols? Look what they doing now. See, the idols running the world, and they got our people following. You see what I mean? It's nothing for so-called we don't even know who heathen is. According to that Bible, you got white heathens and black heathens and Chinese or light-skinned heathen or whatever. So get that color stuff out of you. A heathen could be, for what I'm saying, could be them different colors. And then we the tribe of Judah, but man, look at a lot of lions in the hood doing it to another man. You see what I mean? Come on, that's a heathen to me, bro. Yeah, you in the tribe of Judah. Yeah, you are Israel. But you a man doing it to another man, bro? You a heathen, bro. Get away from me. That's heathen. Dwayne Wade. Yeah, you're from the tribe of Judah. You taking your son, a lion, and going to get him chopped off or a hole in his body? Well, that's a heathen, bro. So, I let it be. That's why we got to get out of this stuff and just get into the spirit and truth. Yeah, he from the tribe of Judah, but that's heathen life. Yeah, it's time to stop eating meat or have the animal soul inside of one's body. Now eat plants and live longer. Amen. I mean, the Daniel's diet said they give you 120 years. All they ate was from the earth. You see what I mean? They ate from the earth. And, I eat meat once a month. You know what I mean? Something like that. But we eat meat. When we eat meat, see, you got to give people time to come up Jacob's ladder. You let them come up that ladder and cut out beef, cut out pork, cut all that stuff out your life. And, when we eat meat now, it'll be the way the Bible say eat it. You see, I eat about once a month or something like that. But you'll take that meat, the Bible say you don't eat no meat with the blood therein. So people going to them stores ordering chicken and all that, them people just taking that out the freezer, bro. The blood's still in there. So you're eating blood. See, that's disobedience number one. Eating blood. So my wife would get some meat. First, we got to go make sure we get organic meat. We go to different farms. Like the last farm I went to was Amish. I met some Amish people, and I love the Amish people. Love them. They live the truth. I don't know how y'all could be in that racist stuff, man. They live the truth, man. I'm talking about got out there and, hey, these chickens right here all natural. Those goats all natural. Come on, man. This is what we want. So bought a goat from them, took it. You let that meat soak. The Bible said let it soak a whole day in bitter herbs. Let your meat soak in bitter herbs if you're going to eat it, and let all the blood come out. Nothing wrong with eating meat if you got all the blood out. See, that the Bible said the life of the soul is in the blood. So get the blood out if you're going to eat meat. But I like what Taisha Hicks said right there, because it is, I don't want to act like it's a law, you know what I mean? Because we can't eat meat, clean meat. You give us clean meat to eat, not that swine or that lobster that give us cancer. But in this time, at the ending time, like Yeshua told the 12 disciples, like Moses told the 40 he took on top of the mountain, when the 12 disciples and them guys start asking, Moses, Jesus, how you shining like that? How do you get that superpower? Jesus said this power comes only through fasting and praying. So we do got to, if you want this power to heal your body, if you got a coronavirus and you scared of any disease in your body, or you want higher healing and stuff like that, you do got to fast. Ain't no other way to get it. So I'm going to stick with that, because if you 100% right, and this time right here, it's not the time to be a beast, to be wanting to eat meat. You don't know where the meat coming from. Somebody told me they ran out of beef. They ran out of, they're running out of stuff. So where are they getting the meat from? You already found McDonald's had dead bodies in the meat. So you dealing with Babylon. I wouldn't be buying nothing from them right now. Nothing. I ain't did a year, but you can't expect everybody. Sometimes we jump on people because they're not where you at. We got to lose that attitude. People got to come up like you did. People got to come up like you too, and you got to have the spirit to allow them to come up. We're chopping each other down instead of helping them build up. So that's what we need to get back to. Edification, building each other up. The Bible said they overcame by the testimony of each other's saints. So come on, man, start listening to each other's testimonies. And we chopping each other down, and somebody got a testimony here. It could be a man, woman, or child. Listen to that testimony, especially if we chopping people down. It's just crazy, man. But the Spirit hit me all last night, but hit me for the last couple of days. He said, go up on there and tell them, man, God don't play that. So that means when he put the Spirit in people, when they come around, they're going to be something like God, because they're going to be linked all the way up. See? And like when the death angels and stuff like that in that Bible, he say, make sure that when you see the angel of the Lord come, that Bible say, make sure you, it kind of goes, he said, make sure you do, basically he said, that Bible say, when you see the angel of the Lord, make sure you keeping it real and you keeping the law, because he's already been commanded to kill anybody who's not up under the law. See, so if you're not keeping it true, when the angel comes, he's going to body you. So, all that preaching, and then behind closed doors, you doing different things, it's all out the window. Now you got to be careful, man. Got to be careful. Another thing they flooding the internet with, they're trying to lower your vibration so you can get caught in Satan. Got to come up out of that to the upper room. See, that's the only word the Spirit gonna be able to get you. The Bible said, "Blessed are those who called to the marriage supper of the Lamb." So if the Lamb is here, the Spirit is here. So if your spirit ain't open, if you in the flesh, you ain't getting called. Blessed are those that's called. You're getting called. You gotta be in the Spirit. You gotta practice holiness. And Satan is using different tactics. Right now, you see on the computer, every time you look, all the women, I'm talking about the daughters of Zion, any woman. But right now, for some reason, they're using us. They're using the 12 tribes. You see nothing but blacks, Latinos, Mexicans, the baddest things on earth. But they got them all in panties and naked and sucking. And see, the Bible says there should be no whore of the daughters of Zion. Y'all the baddest things on earth, and y'all letting the government use y'all for trash. That's sad, man. Same with the males too. These lions of the earth, you see what I mean? Naturally run 4.3s. You know what I mean? We naturally got 40-inch verticals. I had that in high school. Set records in school, natural. 40-inch vertical, natural in school. So we don't have to do nothing. You see what I'm saying? So, but shine in the image of God. But they reversing that, got us shining in the image of Satan, really. You see what I mean? And we following that. Because if I see a heathen do it to a heathen, we always said, hey, that's just what they do. See? Nobody followed that. But now all of a sudden you got Birdman coming on the computer talking about, I mess with men, I mess with boys and girls. This is what Birdman's saying now. See how they getting us with that technology? So now you got all these people who look up to idols. Now they want to be like Birdman, doing, I do it to men and women. Them for the people that just trendy. We got a lot of real men that ain't gonna ever bother that stuff. We silked in the spirit. We know since a child that was wrong. See? I'm a shepherd. A lot of shepherds. It's your time. Y'all better come out, man. I'm telling y'all, because you're gonna get chopped in half. It's your time. Bible say you're gonna strike the shepherd. See? If they tell you a message and it's a bunch of sheep, you don't care about the sheep, because he said, if I say they're gonna surely die, they're gonna surely die. But the blood is gonna be on the hand of the shepherd. Why? We get wide open in the truth. We sealed in the spirit. We already, come on, we've been revealed all things. So, that's pretty much what we got to get at to. That's what we got to get back into and get out of this fighting stuff, because stop wasting time on them people, man. If people ain't trying to come together, build, they not of Israel. They's not of this last in the spirit and truth. It's time for us to get into the spirit and come together and leave everything else alone. So I'm gonna get up off of here. I just want to come address a couple things, and I want y'all to do the same, man. We got to stick together. We got to stick together, man, and we got to start treating each other like real family. You know what I mean? Because if y'all family, now that it's the end times, the spirit is gonna separate even your so-called real family that you think was family. A lot of my family, a lot of your family, they're gonna separate because you got to choose now. Now you got to choose. You're gonna choose spirit or flesh. So you see what I mean? Yeshua had a bunch of brothers and sisters. Half of his brothers and sisters, when they came to when he was building like we building now, and they say, "Hey, Yeshua, your mom and dad and your brothers and sisters at the door. They should already be here. They should already be open." He said, "Who is my brothers and sisters and my mother and father? Those that's doing the truth, those that's doing the will." So same thing with me. I got 12 brothers and sisters. See, but they're gonna always be my blood, always. You see what I'm saying? But now that we're in the end time, if they don't get out their flesh, how they gonna meet me in the kingdom? You see what I mean? Because it's, we all Israel, but only the ones that get out their flesh is gonna be able to get into the kingdom. That's all. So it's no problem when you see somebody barking on somebody else, and you see somebody barking on somebody else. You just gotta look at yourself and say, "Man, that person must got a demon on him." Because why would a lion who's in the kingdom bark at another lion? The real spirit is to come help him. Moses and them boys ran up to help their brothers. You see what I'm saying? Abraham, when they took some of him, the spirit of heaven moved with him. So, we got to get back to that. A lot of these people just dealing with stuff, but it's only the beginning. See, now that they breaking the world, and all these people who the Bible say 2/3 is gonna get killed. So now that they doing what they doing, 2/3 gonna get broken in half in this final battle. You see what I mean? We trying to wake them up, this and that, but get yourself together. Joseph had 12 brothers and sisters, just like my family, just like a lot of y'all. But when he started waking up to the truth, his other 11 brothers tried to kill him. See, that's why I don't try to do too much of that hating stuff, because people like, Esau, you got to keep preaching Esau. Come on, man. They've been doing that for the last 5 years. Same message. All right. What about that Cain type spirit that killed his own blood brother Abel? See, so it's a spirit. That's all. And you got to get that real spirit. That's why the Bible said the true worshiper is gonna come in the end time, and they gonna serve me in spirit and truth. And that's where we at. Forget all these camps. Forget all these Christian churches. Forget all these Catholic. I love them all. I love everybody. You gotta have love in you. You see what I mean? But if y'all ain't coming with the spirit and truth, come on. What else is there to do? You see what I mean? Everybody fighting against each other, and I'm with this person. I'm 501c3 Catholic. I'm a 501c3 Christian. I'm a 501c3 camp over here or camp over there. Who cares? Is y'all in the spirit and truth? Who cares about your 501c3 Christian program or 501c3 Catholic program or 501c3 camp program here or there? Who cares? Come on, man. Who cares? What about the spirit and truth? So, that's yeah, we definitely link, man. Just build. Anybody in Georgia, I want to say that too. Anybody in Georgia, if y'all around, I'm like a real brother, man. I mean, come on. I got 13 brothers and sisters, but some of them going to the flesh, some going to the spirit. If you in the spirit, y'all want to connect, let's get together. I'm looking for stuff to do. It's the end time. The only thing I do is I work for God. Anybody God send me for the last 7 years, people know I've been working for God. They say, "How you been getting all these houses and land?" I work for God. Anybody he send me, I heal him. I healed the guy for free. I didn't know he was a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was a millionaire. God sent him to me. God made him recognize what I was doing. He saw what was on me. He watched me, came to me. This dude a millionaire. He didn't tell me till after I healed him. Then that's when the blessing started. I started to see like, oh shoot, he lost his wife. She was the one cooking for him, stuff like that. He had heart cancer. Come on, we just changed his diet and God healed him. So that's all you really got to do. Ain't no magic here. You just change people's diet and line them up with the Daniel's diet, with the dietary laws. Their body, the heavens, the creation cures them. Dude was so happy. He left us land, Augusta, Georgia. Left us land, Columbus. You see? So, I mean, that it is what it is. And when you look in that Bible, that's how we always connected with the world. You know, we gotta be able to, use what God gave us, tap into that spirit. They mad at us. They say, why is the whole world mad at us so much? Why are they mad at these people? They mad at us because God gave us the Torah. You see what I mean? He chose us. So they say, oh, these people don't even act like they care. They don't even act like they care. They doing us all any type of way. But man, it's longer than I really wanted to jump on. But this we definitely got a link. And just go from there. You know what I mean? I think we're at a time where it's time for us to just live it, man. That's all. Just time to live it and get to it. Nobody should be scared about no coronavirus. If you're in the spirit, you should be happy. You should be loving what you're seeing. Look at these people running to their garden. Look at these people running to do the Daniel's diet. Look at these people healing each other now. You see what I'm saying? Look at these people finding out what we found out the last 4 or 5 years. You see what I mean? God uses certain things like that as a blessing in disguise. Come on, man. It's nothing but beautifulness. But you got to be in the spirit to see it. Somebody in the flesh, they hear this type of stuff. What is he talking about? It's not. Why is he happy people going to hospitals? Should be going to no hospital anyway. God is our hospital. God is our doctor. He's our lawyer. You see, but you got to be lined up with him. He's our army. Anybody who walk in righteousness already know we got a super killer. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about nothing. Ever since I learned about righteousness, I wasn't worried about it because the Bible say, make no mistake about it. For whatever a man reap, he shall surely sow. God is not mocked. The Bible said God is not mocked. So whatever a man reap, he gonna sow. You sow realness, you're gonna reap it. You sow truth, you're gonna reap it. You sow realness, you're gonna reap that. You see what I mean? A lot of y'all cats sowing fakeness, lies, deceit. That's what you get back. That's what you get back. That's all. And I learned that as a child. You know what I mean? I learned that as a child. We gotta get out of a lot of this stuff that we learned. My mom, she be asking me a lot of questions because you go to them churches all your life, but then all of a sudden you see that God is waking up people that never even been in a church before. You see what I mean? So you got to start paying attention to that. That's why the whole world is that's why President went on there and said, hey, anybody talks the truth, cut him off the computer, because the Bible says he's gonna make a man more precious than gold in these last times. That's what's happening. You see what I mean? That's what's happening, and shining like the sun. I mean, and that's what it said in the Bible. You read that, it said, in the last days many shall wake up, some to righteousness, some to shame and deceit. But those that turn many to righteousness shall shine as the firmament. So that's what time it is. You should be working righteousness, teaching people to go the right way. You see what I mean? God, that's end time. If not, you're going to get cut off. And he's cutting people off quicker than I ever seen in my life. You say, how is a lot of these young people dying? They're getting cut quick. You see what I mean? But he's going to hold that blood on whoever prophet in that area. Whoever in that area, the Bible says, I'll always have a prophet near. So whoever in that area that's woke, woman or man, y'all gotta have to go to some of these youth. You see what I mean? You just give them a word. If not, there's gonna be some blood on your hands. You see what I mean? Because y'all see that truth. You hope you can see the truth. Better speak. You see what I mean? And like I spoke to a couple guys, and it's funny. My brother used to say that, like, man, it's funny how like 7, 8 people we talked to, they all end up dead right after that. And that's how the Bible worked. 7 years ago, I was saying, wow, for 7 years. 7 years ago, for a year straight, I was walking in this truth strong, and it was just wow. Done with that wow stuff. 7 years later, I'm done with wow because I see that God is true, and his power is magnificent. You see what I mean? It's magnificent. All that spiritual stuff is true. It's magnificent. It's great. You know, um, you know. So, just finding that out, and like I was saying, so many people was dying in the hood. These youth dying in the hood, and I had a store, and they was killing everybody in front of my store, behind my store, and it was all the young youth that used to come into my studio, into my pawn shop, and buy stuff, and I'm like, didn't they kill my man? Oh, didn't they kill? I said, I was just telling the young youth, and they was dying for all the laws that they was making fun of me for. See what I'm saying? Making fun of me of laws, like I have sex with a girl. Guess what? I knew that since a child. Once I have sex with a girl, you can feel the spirits connect. The Bible says you're not two people no more. You became one. So I felt that connection as one as a child. So I stay with her. It's my baby. I don't have sex with her. I feel that feeling. And the Bible says if a man run game on a woman or if a man entice a woman and y'all have sex, you surely supposed to make her your wife. See, but the hood don't change some stuff up. Hood don't change a lot of stuff up. Just, he cuffing, he switching, he organ. What the hell? We lost it. And then a lot of our brothers, young youth out there is killing each other because they connected to that one. The Bible says you enticed her, you had sex with her, you're supposed to make her your wife. Now pass her to your boy. See what I'm saying? Now he get her. Now the spirits is going back and forth, and they're killing each other, coveting thy neighbor's wife. See, this natural spirit. God is a spirit. So those who see, so if he's a spirit, every law in that Bible is a spiritual law. You say, how did that young boy get the spirit to go kill the next man, his homeboy? Spiritual law. God already designed it and told us what not to do and what to do. You see what I mean? So, we got to follow it. He is the truth. The Spirit, you see what I mean? The Holy Spirit is the truth. You see what I mean? God, the Creator, is the truth. You see what I mean? His Son, Yahshua, is the living truth. You see what I mean? Every prophet that walked and was sealed, they was the truth. You see what I mean? And then the Bible said, that's why Yahshua kept saying, greater things you gonna do. Because he knew, you see, let me tell you a quick story. Like, Yahshua was born like we was born, from a woman, born in the flesh. He had this. He didn't have what his father had, all spirit. He came with this so he can show us how to get out of it. So if he had to do 40-day fast, if he had to continue to fast and get that stuff out of his body, come on now. Some of us think that we more better than him. You see what I mean? That's Yahshua. If he said greater things we gonna do, that means we gotta at least do the same things he did. See what I'm saying? If he the truth, the way, and the life. That, come on, man. Person, hey, I don't know nothing. Well, just be like Jesus. That's why a lot of people, you see, just be like him. I mean, because everything he did, he followed the law. He followed it to a T. You see what I mean? When they check the story when they put Yahshua on the mountain. Yahshua was on that mountain with Satan. Satan offered him everything. See what they offering Will Smith? Hey, we'll give you the Jasmine brand if you let your son be a transgender. See what they doing with Dwayne Wade? We'll give you your own brand. They already did that with Satan. I mean, Satan already did that with Yahshua on that mountain, but guess what Yahshua said? That's different than Jay-Z and Birdman and Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, we'll give you $100 million to wear a dress in the temple of God. You nuts? That's the most abominable thing a person can do. Become a transgender in the church. The Bible says man should not wear one. Come on. I mean, so all of that stuff that they offering, all them idols, entertainers, they already offer Yahshua. But he was in the spirit. See, a man in the spirit, we can't bow down and take that stuff. When I went to Hollywood and they try to offer me all them roles of Empire and any other movie they had coming up, it was my spirit couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Not at all. Couldn't do it. Even when I was a child, I wouldn't be able to do it. Even though I'm more in the truth now because I'm taking off flesh and I got more creation in my body, more spirit in me, more anointing in me. Even when I was a child, just walking righteous as an Israelite. That's why I'm finding out we all Israelites. So a lot of us, when we look waking up, some of us gonna say, "Oh, my little nephew been like that since he was young." Oh, my man G, or my sister did. It's gonna be some of them that already was real, that already was woke all their life. See, a lot in the government get them pills and making them take this, making them take that. But I mean, that's another thing I'm noticing too. When a lot of times our people be the ones that's woke, that's got the truth. They'll label them as crazy or label them as, out of their mind or stuff like that, which is messed up. But you know, they did it with Yahshua. They did it with all the prophets. So you know, you gotta be ready for that. You gotta be ready for that. You know, and Yahshua said it a lot of times. Forgive them, Father, because they know not what they do. You see what I mean? He the one was open and sealed. You see what I mean? You look at a lot of these people just following Birdman, just taking. Oh, Dwayne Wade took his son and chopped his privates off. Hey, come on, I'm gonna do my son. Don't even know what they do. We up under a witchcraft satanic system. That's what's happening. They got everybody on witchcraft. You see them. You can see it clearly when you look at them idols. You see what I mean? These people got millions of dollars and they're up under witchcraft because you didn't take the Spirit of God. You didn't do what we're doing now. You didn't baptize your body in the blood of the Lamb. See? So you can accept that type of satanic activity, that type of satanic stuff on your life. Not us. You see, not the righteous. You know, not because we tapping out of that world. You see what I mean? So it's best to keep doing what we're doing, flooding this thing, connecting the woke ones from birth are the black sheeps. Amen. You see what I mean? The woke ones from the birth are the black sheep. See, and I like that. I like that because Yahshua was a black sheep. Joseph had 12 brothers, but they black sheeped him. You see what I mean? So, like you say, and he was woke. Joseph was woke since birth. 7 years old, he looked into the heavens and the Most High spoke to him. You see what I mean? So yeah, the woke ones, we're gonna automatically be black sheep. I was a lot of time the black sheep, but and my other cousin, he was a black sheep. But now when I go check him now, oh man, he's shining. He woke up. He's out of the spirit. He's into the truth. I mean, he's doing it. The Bible said, "Those that walk in His walk shall walk as He walked." See, a lot of you see these Christians. You say, "Hey, you're a Christian. You're a Catholic. You're all this other stuff." But who cares? That walk as He walked. He didn't eat pork. He didn't go to church and give people money. He threw away money changers and threw all that selling chickens and stuff out of the church. He would have rebuked all these TD Jakes and Creflo dollars, taking $87 million a year and buying jets. Come on, none of that stuff is what it is. He would have rebuked all of them people. You know, so you know that's what time it is. You know what I mean? It's time to get out our flesh and get into the spirit. You see what I mean? And like brother was saying, you know, a lot of people have been woke since they was young. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people have been woke since they was young. Them is the black sheep. Them is the ones the Bible called 144K. You see, they've been sealed since young. So they got a certain amount of knowledge, a certain amount of truth, even young. Even if they don't know, they can always tap into the third and God will give them the answer. You see, now a lot of people finding out. But we got to walk in that spirit, and you got to step up and be who God made us to be. And the only way anybody can do that is you got to get the poison out of our body. Got to get the poison out of the body. Like you see a lot of our brothers come home, and we call it they go upstate for doing some time, then they come home and they be shining. And we be like, oh, shoot, you got the upstate shine. What happened to you up there? Ain't nothing happened to him. He got God in him. People go upstate in prison and stuff. Now all of a sudden they can't get liquor. Now they can't get cigarettes. Now they can't get crack, heroin. See what I'm saying? Now they can't get all them pork chops. See, because they don't sell pork. They don't eat. You can't eat pork in prison. So they give you nothing but healthy dishes. So a lot of people come home from prison and jail. All of a sudden they clear. You see what I'm saying? They clear. They hair growing. They muscles got some size. All of this type of stuff. They sounding good. They looking good. You got this upstate shine. Nah, bro. He just stopped putting poison in his body. You see what I'm saying? But we call it the upstate shine. But really it is just cleaning your body up. Stop putting poison in it. So why do a person got to go to jail or prison just to get his upstate shine? Let's start getting it out here now. You see what I mean? And that's what's happening. That's how we turn it into be master healers, master, you know, at this and that, because we saying, you know what, why go upstate? Why we got to go upstate just to get our upstate shine? Let me start getting it now. You know what I mean? Let me put these cigarettes down now. I had put cigarettes down 20 years ago. You see what I mean? Liquor and all that stuff. I had to put that stuff down 20 years ago, and I ain't been sick since. I ain't had a headache since. See what I mean? So anybody getting headaches and getting sick and getting all that different type of stuff, it's because you ain't putting what God say do in your life. The Bible say, I'll give you life and I'll give it to you more abundantly. See what I'm saying? Soon as I left that way of life alone, I started getting more life abundantly. Like I think I weighed myself the other day, 165. I used to be 185. 185, solid, big, stuff like that. Came home from prison, I was 190. You see what I mean? Solid. Cats is, yo, I'm scared to be around you. Just so big. But as soon as I changed my diet, I lost 25 pounds. Just like that. Just like that. And I feel 1,000,000 times better. Like the Bible says, he'll give you more life, and I got more life abundantly. See what I'm saying? The hood might be like, oh, he lost his size and stuff like that, but that was all poison and trash. See what I'm saying? It was all poison and trash. So, you know, John 10:10. You know, I might have to look it up in a minute, but you know, that's pretty much what it is. I just wanted to come on here and address a couple things. You know, it went longer than what I wanted to do, but you know, ain't no time limit with God. Be ye ready for all things. You know, and you know, that's what time it is. Just letting people know. You know, it shouldn't be no panic. See, anybody who's scared, the Bible said, "I have not given you the spirit of fear, but love, power, and a sound mind." So if you see something happening to your mind where your mind ain't sound, that's how Satan know he got you. He can pull your card. Oh, I got him. Oh, y'all think he in the truth? Watch me get him. He'll pull your card. He'll pull the idol card. He'll pull the money card. He'll pull the virus card. He'll pull the, see? Satan can control his sheep. See, but the ones that's in the spirit, every time you pull a card up, we chop the card down. See? Every time you pull up a card, we'll punch it in the face and tell people what that thing is. That's why they had to get on the computer and block us all off, get us all up out of here. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. It's enough people spitting this truth. You know, it's enough people. Amen. You know, got to stay strong. You know what I mean? Got to stay together and stay strong. It's our people out here, and you know, I just want to get on here because I see some people panicking early, and they panicking from the churches. I said, damn, that dude was in a camp. Look, he panicking. This dude from a church panicking. Catholics talking about God told them homosexual legal. So that's what we got to understand, that the Bible says you're going to separate the wheat from the tares. That's what's happening right now. Separation. He's separating the wheat from the tares. He's separating the wheat from the tares right now. And, you know, that's why people is separating, going different ways. But the ones who in spirit and truth, where they going? They don't run from nothing. Because they in the truth. They got the right spirit. See? You can't condemn nobody. You know, the great peace have those that walking in the law, and nothing shall offend them. See? You can't offend nobody that's in the truth. You see what I mean? You can't do nothing to me. I'm in the truth. I've been around nothing but real cats. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we gotta walk, man. That's how we gotta walk. It's time to look at my bro Craig Williams. See a lot of people jumping up on here. You know, let's look at a couple comments. You know, so you know, that's what it is. You know, like my brother just jumped on here, Craig. Oh, I see Kenny Ken. You know, me and my bro, we started up something back in the day in the hood when it started to wake us up back in the day, and we started up something called Hood View. You know, and Hood View is just a real view from people from the hood. Like Yahshua, everybody praising him, but when he came, he went to the lost sheep of Israel. When he came out, the prophets came out who had the truth. Don't you know they said, could any good thing come out the hood? Yahshua and all the prophets was what they call the city of David. So when you go to these cities, Rochester, New York City, and Miami, and Compton, and you know, all these different cities, LA, those are where the prophets at. You see what I mean? That's where they got us at, and it's time for us to wake up and come up out of there. You see what I mean? Right now they got us fighting and killing each other, but we got to wake up and come up out of there. Them Hillers, they all in there. You know what I mean? You already know. That's Ken already know. You know, that's another one of my brothers right there. He always gave me that truth. You know, even you know, you got real cats, all this different religions and stuff like that. God is a spirit. He ain't in no church. I just want to let people know, God is a spirit. He ain't in no church. See, if you ain't got the truth on you, see, I always been. I don't care where I'm at. People in the hood usually tell the truth, and you got to live your life in truth, spirit and truth. When end times, try to get out of religion and get into this truth. You see what I mean? Just the truth. I don't, you know, can't nobody hurt my feelings once I walked in the truth, because they only can help me. I used to step to some of my big cousins and my big uncles. They used to hit. I used to come at them soft, like, "Hey man, let me Let me get this, let me get that. That's begging type stuff. Man, rebuke me. You see what I mean? That's what the Bible say, the words of a righteous man availeth much. Sometimes you need real people to speak to you, pull you to the side. Yo, bro, you know we really got to do this. You know, even though we was in that hood, God put me around real people. You see what I mean? I had real big, cause real big ones. You tell me, you know what? And we need to go talk with that family. They lost their sister, and we always did real stuff. You see what I mean? I always try to hang with the real, and then I'll get older to find out that those are the chosen people. The Bible says nothing but the righteous. You see, that's the only ones He coming for. You, we got to get into our righteous spirit. We got to get back into the truth. We got to get back into, you know, who we are. According to that Bible, we naturally priests. We natural royal priests. We royalty. See, the government turning a man, and the Bible said we the lions of the earth. You see, the Bible called the women the daughters of the tribe, them the daughters of Zion. Y'all we the baddest things on earth, but come on, man, we not living it. We letting Satan change our image. Satan changing our image, man. Got a man wanting to, you know, do it to a man, or don't even want to be a man no more. Dwayne Wade is chopping his son privates off, turning him into, he's still gonna be a man, because God made him with a man. He got seed in his body. That's another thing that they ain't telling people. Even though Dwayne Wade and all these different stars is chopping their sons' privates off, Bruce Jenner won 6 gold medals, fastest dude on earth. But you're gonna go chop your privates off and become a woman? You're still a man, because your body makes seed, can't make egg. So you just did that to be used and abused by man. That's all. So when Wade do that with his son, his son still is a man. His body is created to make seed. So Dwayne Wade, really what you're doing is just allowing another man to play with your boy. The Bible say, can man lay with man and prevail with child? Simple question. He's the realest dude on earth. Can man lay with man and prevail with child? No. So, you know, that's just where they got us at in the boat. But that's why it's time for us to wake up in the hood, because it's our time. We looking at people like Dwayne Wade, Birdman, and people like that. All them people lost their mind. We got people in the hood that's way realer than them, and that's about to get filled with the Holy Ghost, to get filled with the Spirit, about to get filled with the God, about to bless them. God say He's gonna make you more fine than gold. You see what I mean? So, you know, that's what we got to do in this last days right here. You see what I mean? Everybody else done lost their mind. The president, all of that type of stuff, because they signed deals with Satan. They wasn't being real all their life. You see what I mean? Checking themselves, cleaning themselves, getting themselves right. It's our time now. We gotta walk into it. You know, it's our time to, you know, it's time for us to walk, man. You know. Man, I got 1 second, real quick. 1 second. I gotta take a quick break. I'm still gonna go. I ain't done. We pick it up now. Coming out good?
Yeah. Ain't nobody there.
Whew. And take a quick little break. I ain't mean to be on here this long, but Columbus, Ohio. I'm in Columbus, Georgia. Or you're Columbus, Ohio. Okay, I got a lot of family right there. That's Tony Torrey. I got a lot of family right there. My dad married into a family from Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, it's like my real family. They've been together 30 years. Yeah. So, you know, I'm down here in Georgia. You know, I came down here because, you know, being a holistic healer, being into healing people and trying to heal myself and heal everybody around me, to hold anybody. So once we found out New York um, don't produce no food with seeds. New York started cloning all their food. Nothing had seeds in it, stuff like that. So we got out of there. You know what I mean? Dr. Sabi, before they killed him, he was telling everybody, hey, you got to get somewhere warm where you can grow your own watermelons with the black seed, with that melanin. So we wanted to start growing our own mangoes, greens, pecans, whatever, just anything from the earth. So you had to go down south. So we could just be comfortable. Got land, and we wanted to obey that Bible too. Just say, get you some land, come together, grow you some crops, you know, and eat from that land thereof. So we just came down here so we could make it more easy to live, you know, in these last days. Get out of them cities, man. Get out of them cities. I got a lot of family. You see, I've been saying this for years, you know, but they don't want to. They don't. Some of our people, they so addicted that they can't even help themselves. You know what I mean? Like if you know, if you in some of these cities and you on drugs and they killing and poisoning your water, and your family got some land somewhere and they inviting you to get up out of that situation, don't you know our family's so stuck they don't even want to get out of that situation? You see what I mean? Some of our people so stuck they don't even want to get out of them situations because for one, they addicted to that life. You know what I'm saying? Addicted to that life. Just want to be able to. Babylon is something else. Because when you look at that, look at the Bible. The Bible say everything written in Scripture is for our learning. So you read them stories. It's stories of us for our learning. To learn how our people did already on this earth. And every time God cleanses His creation, He let people warn first. See? And number warning happening every day. So it's about that. Come on, every single time people warned like that, destruction came. So you know it's time now. It's time now to keep warning because destruction is here. We're in the last days. You can see Revelation. When you read the book of Revelations, you see that He's opening up the seals. 1/3 of the earth on fire. You see the volcanoes. The plagues is here. They all lined up for war. You see, but who's scared? Nobody. You in the spirit, you ain't scared of none of that stuff. It's just showing you that where we at. Once we hear all of that stuff, you in the spirit, all that do to somebody in the spirit is just say, oh, that's where we at. Yes. Well, that's where we at. Columbus, Georgia, Eufaula, Alabama used to be my stomach. Amen. That's where I'm at now. And you see what I'm saying? But you know, down south, down here, a lot of people I'm seeing leaving them cities. You see what I mean? But look in Babylon, when it's time to leave them cities, Lot, Abraham and Lot, God told Abraham, listen, I'm about to wash that thing clean. I'm about to clean it clean like Atlanta. Just say Babylon is something like Atlanta now. Just a lot of homosexuals. So God telling people to leave up out of that town, He about to kill it. Everybody see so many people was dying from AIDS and HIV down there. It wasn't even funny. You would think people would change their life, but they stuck just like Babylon. You see what I mean? So many people was getting killed, and He killed all of them except for like what, 10? You see what I'm saying? So that's what's happening all over the world, all over these cities. These people having so much of a good time. You see what I'm saying? So many orgies and so much different stuff like that that they're not leaving. They don't care about death. They'll go out having a great time. You see what I mean? That's where they got our people at. And it's sad, man. And now it's time for us to exit. We're exiting. The Bible says, set apart. Come out of her. Come out of her. So now that we're coming out of there, you know, we're coming up out of her. You see what I mean? Because the Bible says, be not ignorant of the fact. Bad company affects good morals. So a lot of, you know, it's something like that. I got to get it, but I know that I'm saying that, you know, a lot of times we stay in Babylon, it's going to affect us whether we want it or not, you know. And when I lived in the city all my life, I go back and forth. I was in the last days, they shall go to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So we go to and fro all over. Well, every time I go back to New York, can't stay there long because there's so much poison there. Ain't not that many natural trees, natural food. Ain't nothing natural there. You almost can't cure nobody with none of the food there. So you had to get somewhere where you could just be, like the Bible say, be gathered together, your own land, growing your own garden, you know, being able to survive. So, you know, that city is just something else because they controlling the water there. They poison our water. We got people in New York, they poison the water. Detroit, they poison the water. Flint, you see what I mean? So now that a lot of our family is finding out that we got land, that's where I'm at. I stay outside of the city here. You got to get out of that city, man, because they controlling you there, just like keepers of a zoo. Poison in the food, poison in the water. I mean, even white people tell us this. I'm not racist. I just go, like I say, spirit and truth. Whoever got that truth to come tell me, come tell me. I'll build with anybody. You got the truth? Let's go. And you got different colored people. I'm in the truth, man. So many white people put it on there for us. They love us because they love God. God make them love the truth. And they'll say stuff like, "Hey, man, they warn us. We still don't care." You see what I mean? You got a lot of these different people who working in these jobs and they poisoning us. They got to go home with a conscience. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of that conscience is warning us, but some of our people just, like my brother said earlier, hate knowledge, man. The Bible said they hate knowledge. And, that's where we at. A bunch of people that hate knowledge, and I don't know why. You know what I mean? If when I was going through so-called depression or anxiety or whatever that stuff, in the hood, how we all get from that food and that lifestyle, when our mind was going through that little anxiety stuff and they try to give me them pills, I said, no, I can't do that. Because I already learned from my family, lived to be 117, lived to be 97, not to take pills. I already know that's poison. Then you could look it up and see all the people overdosing. 15 million people overdose off pharmaceuticals a year. So why would I know not to take that. And then I always thought pills was for older people. I said, okay, once I get 60, 70, 80, then maybe I'll take a pill. I already knew it wasn't nothing for no youngsters. And so as soon as I changed my diet, all that anxiety, depression, that stuff disappeared 20 years ago. That was coming from different meat. They put some stuff in that meat, man. That blood in that meat. Pops. All I stopped was cigarettes, meat, pop. I just changed my body to alkali diet. No doubt. Anybody, go ahead, inbox me, man. If y'all down here in Georgia, if y'all not in Georgia, wherever y'all at, you know what I mean? God is pounding me up with stuff now because now I'm getting left with land all over the place. And, I got who God's sending me, and I know He's going to send more because it's the truth. It's time for us to get this land. Like my sister just gave me 33 acres of land. It was good that, my mom told me already. She said, when my grandma passed, everybody was hurt, 97. I was up under her wing every chance I get. She'll call me every 3 or 4 days, 2 days, even at 97. You know what I mean? I used to get that knowledge all the way till she left. I got it. You know what I mean? All the way. And she used to tell me, sometimes God do things, allow things to happen so we can come back together. A lot of the family was disappearing, so He had to do certain things to bring us back together. And I got a chance to get with the whole family and talk with the whole family and find out what's been going on with everybody. Oh my goodness, y'all. The people that ain't in this truth, that ain't listening to what y'all saying and what we saying, they're getting pounded, man. They're getting pounded. But it ain't nothing for us to get happy about, start beating them down about. You know what I mean? I felt bad to see a lot of my family not in that spirit, not even to have freedom. Bible says, I give you liberty. Where I am, there's liberty. It was sad to see a lot of people locked up, stuck on, the pharmaceuticals. And even, just zoned out on her. Basically, them pills, what y'all don't know is them pills ain't nothing but, pharmaceuticals ain't nothing but heroin, opiate. They come from opiate plants, Afghanistan. So come on, you're dealing with Zans, Perks, Vicodin, whatever that stuff they give you is all come from opiates. Same thing they making Molly with. So pretty much what they giving you is heroin. You see what I'm saying? I saw it at the thing. I said, man, they getting a lot of our women, a lot of our sisters, because the hood is leading them. You got Birdman and all these people leading the TV waves. So our daughters and Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, so they're trying to be them people. You see what I'm saying? But them people sold their soul. So if our daughters and sisters is following women who sold their soul, look at the spirit that they get that comes with that. Same thing with the men. It all comes from idolatry. So, we got to get that out of us too. All praises, Dr. Israel Luckett. Shalom. These names, man, I was never really a good English.
Yaukan Yasharala.
Peace and blessings, man. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get on here and address a couple things and let my brothers and sisters know that we all one. We all one. I'm really not into that color thing. You see what I mean? I'm not into that color thing. You gotta have the right spirit because the true worshipers come in spirit and truth. You got that right spirit and that right truth. Come on, look at the hood. Y'all know how the hood is. We mess with real cats. You see what I'm saying? So now that we come to the kingdom, it's time for the real ones to step up and put that spiritual garment on. Put that spiritual garment on so we can be more like spirited. You want to be in the same spirit. The Bible says spirit and truth. So we got to get up out our mind, heart, flesh. We got to get out that flesh and get into our spiritual self. You know, got to get into our spiritual self. You know what I mean? And that's what we out of right now. Yep. So, trying to think what else we need to address, or was this good enough? Trying to think here. Yeah, one. We got to get out our feelings too. We got to get out our feelings because a lady inboxed me last night and she's like, she heard another one of my videos I did, and she was like, yeah, everything you put on there was true, but I'm allergic to water. I'm allergic to greens. I'm allergic to onions. And I'm like, okay. It wasn't really making sense. I'm like, how could a person be allergic to natural stuff that God create? You see what I mean? And another brother, I'm allergic to the sun. And I'm like, this stuff ain't real stuff. But then they told me, while taking their pills, they were allergic. See what I mean? So we gotta choose which one. Like the Bible says, choose who you're gonna serve. Is your faith in Creator, or is your faith in man, in the science, in that pharmaceutical tool? You see what I mean? So gotta figure out which one we want to be in, because if you serve the Creator, the Most High God, then you're gonna want to be like Him. You see what I mean? You're gonna want to change. You're gonna want to be more one with the universal system, the universal God, and that takes. The Bible says that takes renewing your mind. So we gotta renew our mind. A lot of that stuff we got.